what do you think people think of you as an artist?
I don't. Do you know what, yeah? I know, but I don't know. Like, because like, there's so much different sides to me. I feel like I haven't even shown it. I don't know what they really think, but I feel like my supporters always like make it clear that I give them something raw, like, and it's fierce. And a lot of people actually probably think I'm like that 24/7. I think when I meet people and I'm really cool and I'm like well-mannered and polite and nice, some people are surprised and I think, why are you surprised? In my heart, I know I'm African child. I'm like this every day. Like, I'm cool, I'm nice, but yeah, I just think like people feel like, yeah, you're just fierce and you're bringing a raw vibe and you're just confident. But I don't really know.
Because I mean, like, I looked at it, I was like, yo, Banks can spit. That's the one thing. I was like,
yeah, that as well.
She can spit. And then my next perception was, okay, where's she gonna take it now? Like, where is she gonna? Because I think that she's done the freestyles. Like, I think you're the person that's gone through. Like, look, I can prove doubters that I've got bars in it. I can do this thing. And then I looked at it, I was like, but then how does she then position herself in terms of like radio, in terms of like, you know, fitting in with the industry kind of thing? Like, that must be a bit of a dichotomy where it's like, you know what you can do, but then to try and potentially get to the next level, you've got to tick different boxes.
It's so mad because I always feel like before I wanted people to really like me. Obviously, I want to find people that like my music, but like, I don't care for fitting in at all. Like, I don't care if they don't get it. I don't care. Like, I don't really know. I just want to find the people that vibes with me and relate to me, or want to relate to me, or like the feeling I give them when they listen to me. Like, I just feel like for me, I know I can bar. That's another thing I feel like people say as well. They know I can rap, but I want to be able to make like songs and really evoke emotions from people and myself. Like, not just like, yeah, I want you to listen to me and think, yeah, she's hard or turn up, but I want to give people everything. I want girls to be able to listen to me when they're happy, when they're sad, when they're, you know, feeling independent, when they're going through heartbreak. I want to give it to them all. And I just feel like the only way I can take it to the next level was just to get better, to make great music, but I'm not gonna break my back to kind of commercialize it or make it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, people either get it or they won't. A lot of people always want to tell everyone how to do it until they do it. When everyone's onto you and everyone likes your sound, no one cares how you done it anymore. Do you know what I mean? No one's asking you do you know what I mean? No one's asking you what your sound is or what you're talking about, or do you know what I mean? They just do their thing. So I'm just hoping that, yeah, I just get better, work on the skill, and I find real supporters that really like me. Because I feel like even now, my following ain't the biggest compared to some people, but my supporters are really down. They're really loyal. I've got people that's been supporting me from 2014 and they like everything I drop because they get me. And yeah.
No, that's important. Talk to me about OMG. Talk to me about that now.
It's not even out yet. How do you know about that?
That's what I'm saying, that we're going to time it.
OMG. It's a song that I made with Jason Julian. DJ Pioneer actually sent it to me and I just thought this beat is mad. I got to jump on it, and yeah, it's such a vibe. And the hook is me basically just saying what I was saying to myself when I heard it, like, wow, this is sick. Like, how can you hear this and not be turning up? Like, are you listening to what I'm listening to? And yeah, it's like, it's got a grime tempo, but it's very alternative. The instruments are different, and it's just lit. And I can't wait to drop it because it's gonna do a mad thing.
Yeah.
I hope.
Okay, look, so this is a bit more businessy, right? But to be transparent, you're a female artist in the music industry. You've got management, you've got PR, you've got other things around you. How important is it for you to have the right team going into music? It's
very important because at the end of the day, teamwork makes the dream work, as I say. And I feel like, obviously, always taking responsibility for my actions. You need the right people around you to kind of help you, you know, take the right route, steer you the right way, direction, people that are advising you, what they're in it for. That's all important to me. I have to be able to know that we're on the same page, we've got the same vision, we trust each other. It's very important. You hear a lot of artists always blaming stuff on their managers and this person and that person, but really and truly, you got to be on the ball and you got to make sure that your team is on it with you. And yeah, I'm expecting, even though I know that I'm driven and I want to go somewhere, my team's going to help me get to that destination. And in the end, it has to be beneficial for all of us. So it's important. My team has to be right, or I'm not going nowhere, innit?
Because you know, I feel sometimes I've seen that people have like the homeboy manager or the homeboy, the person who, do you know what I mean? And I think sometimes they can only get you to a certain level. But from what I can see from your team is like, you know, I see even how they're dressing, man. They mean they mean business, isn't it? So, but no, it's good though, because obviously you got like a group of people who are willing to like guide you. But how do you make decisions in terms of like what goes out, what doesn't? What's that filtering process like for you?
Well, me and my managers and like my team, we just listen to it, and we'll be in the studio, we'll go through stuff and we decide what we think is hard hitting, what do we like, what's got a vibe, and then the order of it, how it's going to come out. And obviously if I really feel strongly about something, like the team might just go with it, but a lot of the time it's just a group decision. Like, I have to know how they feel about it. As much as I know how much I like it, I got to know how they feel about it, and then we kind of plan a timescale from there, what we're going to put out next, how we're going to do it. But like, I'm very impulsive as well, so working with me, if you don't get me, it could be a bit hard, isn't it? Because I just go with the flow, and if I can say I'll drop a song, and if it's going to bang, okay, we've got to do a remix before we drop this other song, and it's going to happen because I want it to happen, do you know what I mean? But like, it's definitely still like a team effort. I don't just decide I'm going to do this and not chat to no one about it. I've got to speak to my managers first.
What is the plan? What are the if at all, you may not want to publicly speak on it, but summarising, what's 2017 supposed to be for like Miss Banks? How are we supposed to be viewing you at the end of the year?
I want you to view me as an icon. I'm not playing, no, I'm not playing, but do you know what, yeah? I feel like I'm good, but I'm really practicing on making good songs. That's what matters to me. I definitely can freestyle my ass off. No one can tell me that I can't rap. I can definitely rap, but I just want to make songs people can really vibe to. You can't always really vibe to freestyle. Sometimes I'm saying a lot because there's so much going on up here, but sometimes I just want to simplify things and just make good songs and like experiment. So that's all I've been really doing. Like, by the end of 2017, I want everyone to know that I can make great music. Like, and I'm someone that's here to stay. I'm in it for the long haul. When I'm in the studio now, that's all we're doing, just making songs, making bangers. And even before, I was thinking maybe I'm not going to put out another project, but when I listen to the level of music we're making, and I'm listening to the projects that are coming out of the UK, I feel like I can level with them. I feel like they're good, so who knows, might even have a new one by the end of the year. But yeah.
What is it? I know people may get a bit tight on the word album. Would that be an album? What are we looking at?
Nah. Something, a project, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say too much, but I just hope the people are ready.
Is that important though, for like, because I know you just said about fans prior to that.
Yeah.
But when it's time for you to actually now put music out to be sold, they have to understand it's more than just tweeting. They need to actually go and download, buy, stream. That's
important. And I feel like that's another thing for me as well. Like, because I want to start selling music, I've had to make sure that it's proper, like it's levels. I don't want people to just buy anything. And also as well, for me to put out another body of work, I'd have to really be excited about it, because I've been telling my managers for a minute now, like, I don't even want to, because I just feel like it's not an old school way of thinking, but we feel like we have to put our body of work as rappers to show that, yeah, I'm a rapper and I've put in all this work, and like, do you know what I mean? It proves something, which I get, but it's not always like that. You can make noise with singles and songs or whatever. But yeah, I feel like I've got my supporters are engaged enough. Like, if I made it clear that I want to do something with this and you need to buy it, I'm sure they will. I've got loads of support, so.
Yeah, I mean, my only following on from that is that sometimes people I don't know if they're not confident to sell music, but it's like, you know, just download my mixtape. You know, it's a lot of that happens, and I think sometimes it just makes people feel like, mate, like, why now? Why am I paying now? And it's not a lot of money. Like, most people can afford like a 99p single. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I just feel like with the rap game, it's really like freestyles, mixtapes. And I think with Stormzy, what he done, he's put an album. Everyone's like, they can see it. They could tell there's a difference of feeling, even the way that everyone's marketed and supported it. So I'm just hoping when it's your time that people fully acknowledge.
Definitely. Yeah. And that's the thing as well. I feel like I'm always working, but I definitely believe in timing as well. Yeah. And it's like, I'm not in a rush. I'm not going nowhere. Like, I'm really doing this. Like, there's no stopping. So, yeah, like, I know when I'm ready. I know when I feel like it's time, and we'll get it done. But I'm working, 100%.
Is there enough unity? Okay, is there enough respect for women in music? Do you feel, in your own experience, there's been enough respect for you?
From who, like?
From the people that you've dealt with within the industry, or even fans. Do you think they respect you as a woman who's talented, or they see it a bit slighted because you're a woman?
No, I don't think there's enough respect.
So what is the disrespect? Because I do hear things, I'm wondering, how does it, like, I know you're talented, so I say, I'll be at your banks, you're sick. And I'm thinking other people probably say you're talented, so I'm wondering what is it that the females are feeling that, like, us men may not all the way understand that you're not being respected as such? Because I think we don't always understand where the disrespect's occurring.
It's so crazy because I feel like there is good people in the industry, yeah? Or people that understand that we should be treated equally, that go out their way to help us. Obviously, it's just basic dumb stuff that obviously female artists, I'm sure, go through. Just with guys, it could be anyone. Like, certain guys will link up in the industry and they're just like, bro, straight away, whatever. And then you link up with certain guys in the industry and they just want something from you. They don't even want to help you. Like, you want to take from me, but you're not giving me nothing, like, at all. Even if you was giving me something, why do I have to give you something other than music for you to help me? And then, like, also as well, like, I get a lot of love, but a lot of the bashing I do see, like, when people chat rubbish about me, is from boys a lot. And I just think you're so weird because you will never have the confidence to do what I do in your life. But you want to talk about me or get me down about things that only a woman has. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I see certain boys cussing girls about their makeup or their hair, or like, why do you feel to speak on that? If you don't like it, don't watch it. So I don't feel like there's enough respect for women in the industry. And we've come a long way from, like, where in rap it was a lot of bashing towards women. I feel like it's a bit better now, or maybe I just don't see it, whatever. But I wish there could be a bit more respect. I wish they could respect what we're doing as women, what we're bringing to the table. And I wish the men in the industry could start respecting the women as business women, doing what you're doing, and not just another girl you could try and move to or talk to. Because as much as I'm in it because I love it, it's a business and I want to make money, same way you want to make money. So, like, no, I'm not giving you nothing. Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing nothing with you for anything. I want to do it my own way because I can.
Nah, well said, man. Well said, because literally, it's not. This isn't like a rave with all chirps, and this is like, you've come today. You're an artist. You saw now respect as a musician.
Thank you.
You got management. It's a business now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You got PR. Do you know what I mean? It's to try and make music a livelihood. And I do feel that for men there needs to be a bit more maturity about that, and know that, like, just appreciate the talent. You can get a girl away from music.
Yeah,
you know
and it's like, even like, it's so mad because in my last interview, they were asking me about stuff like that, like, would I date a rapper and stuff, or do whatever, and all these people in the industry, whatever. And I was just thinking, the reason why the respect is even lacking is because most of them don't even want to date you. They don't want to be with you. Yeah. They don't want to make you a girlfriend. They're just trying to, one night. No, G, I'm certified, no way. It's not happening.
How does the family feel towards you now that you're more prominent in rap?
I think they're happy. I think they're happy. Like,
when you say think, is that there's not the communication, or?
It's not the communication. I'm not gonna lie, I'm being modest. My family support me, 100%, defo. It's like, I don't know how much I'm gonna have to do there to really assure them that I'm good. Like, cause I remember before, like, a few people was like, in my family, like, oh, you need to get a real job, whatever. But maybe because I was still asking for help here and there and handouts when I was starting out. But now, they know that I'm good. Like, I don't ask you for anything because I'm okay. Like, I'm making something from the music and it's going well. Like, yeah, they're happy, I guess. My mum is like my #1 fan. She supports me to the death. My dad's proud. And when I go to my dad's house, he's a music lover. He's got the speakers playing. He bangs out my music, tells everyone to listen. Even when I'm feeling a bit on edge because it's got swear words and my uncles are there and I'm like, ugh. But no, like, no. My family definitely support me. My aunties, my cousins, they've got me. I think they're proud that I'm just doing something in my life and I'm repping the family, obviously.
So, and this is the last question. I remember when I spoke to Beshi years ago, and he obviously everyone knows he used to drive a bus. Like whilst he was doing music, he was driving a bus. And he just referenced like trying to probably look for support from your family within the music. How difficult is it when you're first starting out and like finances are so, it's not coming from music, you don't want to be seen as having a day job. Like what is that part of your growth like? Because that beginning bit of like the money may not be right and you're trying to get on in the music industry, how was that for you?
It was a bit hard. Like it's still mad. Like I think I'm a natural hustler, won't lie, defo. But yeah, it was hard. I had to do like, I was in and out of jobs for like the first 2 years, and like it was just weird because obviously I wasn't even as known as I was now. But like my last job, I worked in Topshop 2014, and I remember people even used to say on my freestyles and that, oh like, you're not this, you're not about that, like you work in Topshop.
Are you serious?
At them time I didn't even have a following like now. So I was just thinking, wow, like I'm being looked at in a certain way because I'm trying to get something to fund my music in a legit way. And like it's my character's being judged, and it is hard like because you're not really getting paid much from shows. Like you're not really, do you know what I mean? You're not really known, so it's like you just got to find your way. But I feel like as an artist, you have to have faith, you know. As any type of creative, when you want to jump into something that's self-employed, you have to have faith. Like there was times in between when I didn't know what I was going to do, but I always just believed something was going to come through. And I've lived by myself since I was like 17, so my whole journey in music has been on my ones. I've had to be like really responsible and prioritize. And but yeah, it is a bit hard, but as long as you got faith, you always pull through. And I even remember 2015, yeah, going 2015, I think I even still went to try and look for a job again after, because I felt like, obviously I was making money from music, but I felt like it wasn't enough. And I just, obviously when you've come from getting a stable income, you want to make sure you're still nice, that you're not just waiting on your next show or whatever. And so I went to go get a job, but I was being really honest in my interviews with people like, yeah, I'm actually a musician, I actually want to become self-employed. My CV's lit, I didn't get no job. I think that was God telling me, Abby, just get on the road to music, forget that one, because it didn't work out. And then, yeah, but before I knew it, I was all right. Like, the more music I was putting out, the more shows were coming in, I was getting paid for different stuff. And yeah, like, it got better. And obviously now I'm way better off, like, thank God. But still got to hustle. Still got to hustle, still got to stay on the grind, still got to be on the ball, still got to make sure you're putting out good music, getting your shows in, PRS, whatever. Like, yeah.